Hi YouTube, this is 910 Gecko Gals, kind of loud in here today. I want to do, this is a feeding, I'm going to do a feeding video, and I'm going to do also a enclosure update video. I may end up making 2 videos out of it, but since I have such a very routine feeding schedule, I am not going to take my little male over there to where I usually take him and use the hook with him, because it's very, very routine the way I handle all of them whenever they're going to be fed, and I don't want to provoke that feeding response in him. So first of all, here he is. You may notice 2 hides in here. This right here is a where you see my finger pointed. This is a moist hide, and this is his regular hide on the hot side. He loves that hide for some reason. This is on the cool side, I think because it's heating up here in North Carolina and it's really hot. I do find that all of them, I've given all of them a moist hide, and they really, really love it. I don't have it really, really moist in there. I just put a little water in there, wring it out, and I find all except for my largest female in hers, and I think it's because hers is actually too big and I need to find a smaller one. As you can see, he is already hooding up. This is on a tripod, so it's going to be a little bit tricky here, but I do not, as you see, I have my hand, I do not have my hook here, and he did false strike me, but I just picked him up. He's still false striking me, still false striking, but anyway, he's hungry also, so I will give him credit that he did a good job there. So as you can see, he's gotten a whole lot larger, and he's calmed down some. I think he's doing great. Like I said, he's never going to really love, he don't like this camera over him. So I'm going to put him back down for now, and then I'm just going to go on and do my regular feeding routine. But I didn't want to take him to the table, did not want to use my normal, I did not want to use the hook with him, because that's what I do when I'm going to feed him. So, okay, we'll get on to the feeding portion. Now we're in our regular situation where his food, I just put it in his feeding bowl. And incidentally, my corns are very, very long. My hogs have grown to tremendous sizes, and all except for my largest female, they're still feeding in these tiny little 16-cup feeding bowls that I started them out in, because they know, and they just go right down into them, because they know that when they go in there, they're going to be fed. So it's not an issue. Come on, baby. You know you're going to be fed. I know you're hungry. So this should be no issue. He likes to be fed sitting by himself, so he has 2 large pinkies in there, and that's going to be his feeding, and we'll come back when we'll put him to the side. He still likes his privacy, so that's him. Next is my possible head female hog. As you can see, she is actually in her moist hide now. It's amazing. They love this thing. I do have water in there. My reason for adding that in was my motivation was really my African fat-tailed geckos, believe it or not, because they are also a desert. They're from the desert, you know, and they have a moist hide. I made sure they have water also, so I didn't want that, you know, to be the motivation for them to be in the moist hide. So they have, and I made sure that the heat on the heated side is low enough down. There's a poop. They like this. She pooped on the heated side is down low enough that they actually get the heat, and that the cooler's up high. See, it's up on top, so that it stays nice and cool. But let's get her out so she can eat. What is her food? Better get her food ready, because she is a killer. Let me get something big to get her started. She is no joke. This girl is growing by leaps and bounds. Check her out. She is no joke. Watch it come straight up, like, where's my food? Straight up, didn't I tell you? I don't know if the camera's getting that or not. Straight up, like, where's my food? I'm here. Where's my darn food? Is the camera getting that? Come on, the people want to see you eat. Where is it? Messing up my shot, baby doll. You and your indecision. Okay, here. Just take the darn thing. What? You refusing food? I can't believe it. Not as much as you ate the last time. Amazing. She has never turned down food. However, she ate a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot the last time. I think she ate like 2 hoppers, 2 pinkies, and she was still so ravenous that I ended up... You trying to come out? She was still so ravished that I ended up having to give her a pinky. It was a little pinky, but still I had to give her a pinky because she had like she was just starving to death. So, okay. I'm going to leave you out for a while though, because I need to clean out your cage. Okay, well, that's the female. She's running around like she's hungry, but she's not hungry, and she does not eat food just laying on the bottom. So, moving right along. Okay, this is my male, Albino. He also loves the moist hide, but his moist hide has dried up, so if you, oh, you can't really see him. He's over there, actually in his water bowl, which is dried up. So I will guarantee you he's thirsty. It's amazing that Hognose, people don't think they like water, but they actually do like water. I mean, of course you can't hydrate them like a corn snake, but they actually like water. So, and it's just amazing the difference in them since I've started giving them a moist hide. But anyway, I'm not telling anybody else to do it. I just find it interesting how the behaviors of mine have changed since I started giving mine one, and also since I put them on a light schedule. I actually have a timer on a cool lamp that I have on them because they're on heat strips. So on heat tape, I don't need to give them extra heat. So there's like a little hole there that he goes into. There's also holes drilled in here on the top and on the bottom, so it can dry out, and it is dry. It's dry now. So, and I found out with my male, he'll only eat 1 food item. So the 1 food item I give him has to be the largest I can get him to eat. So I'm just giving him a hopper. Hopefully he'll eat it, because for a long time I couldn't get him to eat. So hopefully, since I see he's thirsty because his water thing is his water bowl is dry. Hopefully the water on the hopper will get him to eat. Oh, you can't see him. I'm sorry. Yep. There, he took it. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I guarantee you it was the water on the hopper that got him to eat. I found with him that since I started giving him his food really wet, he started eating it. He's a big drinker for some reason. So I give him that and let him do his thing. And believe it or not, even if that was a pinky, I mean a small pinky, that would be the only one thing he would eat. So, okay, so that's him. Okay, so this is my my biggest female's new enclosure. I moved her up to a 28 quart. But she does not go into her moist hot, like I said. Her water dish is empty. But she did drink out of it. I can tell you that. Let me see. She's in her, I can tell you where she's at. Now, well, I can tell you she has been in her moist hide because I can tell by the way it's crumpled up. I didn't see her in it, but she has definitely been in it. So, but I think she'll enjoy it more whenever I get something smaller. So I gotta go to like Wendy's and get like a salad or something. This is just too big. This came from Boston Market. So for her, definitely. So she's in here. So hopefully you can see her. There you go. This is her old 15 quart enclosure. Here you go. She's an easy eater. Very gentle. There you go. So she'll numb down on that while I clean her enclosure. Let's see. And I also have see her drinking her water quite frequently. She enjoys the sulfurs quite a bit, but I make sure that's not a sulfur. That's just a gray mouse, fancy mouse. I give them to her like every third feeding because I don't want that to be like her staple. What's the best angle there for that? There you go. Okay, Mom, let me get your stuff cleaned up here. Okay, I'm going to put her back and let's see, because a lot of times she was out of water. So, a lot of times right after they eat, even with the hogs, they go straight over to their water dish and they start drinking. It aids them in digestion, just like with the corns and the species that you expect to go with the to go for more water. So let's see where she goes. No, I won't let her roam around. I've let her roam around one time after feeding and she regurged. So that's one thing I won't let her do. I'm going to go put her over where she belongs and then we'll check on where she goes, because I've noticed that she goes straight to that water bowl. Okay, believe it or not, so let me put she didn't. she went straight up into the water, into the moisture hide. She wouldn't do it while I was washing her. That's why I had to walk away. She went straight to a moisture hide. So they really do like it. So, you know. But I had to give them a choice of both, because if I only gave them a choice of one, then of course they're going to go to it, because a snake's going to go anywhere they can. That's a hide. So I gave them both. Oh, also a new thing that I did, I think I mentioned it, is the lamps. These are the cool bulb, like, you know, the curly bulbs. They don't get hot. They stay cool. You can touch them, feel them. They stay cool, and they're on a timer. See the timer down there? They're on a timer. So I have them coming on and going off, so that, because even though I do have that tiny little window there, I have a bulb on right now. That's a light bulb. Whenever I turn this off, it's pretty dark in here, especially in this corner. So, because if these lights were not on right now, this is what it will look like over here. So that's why I have the timer on, so that they get daylight. I need to get my corns back over there also, so they can get their light. So that's about the only thing that's going on with the snakes update.